Hello underachievers. Just want to tell you guys right now that I have a big window in my room and the lighting keeps changing and it's really pissing me off. I've already tried to film this video once. This is the second time trying to film it and the lighting all fucked up, so I've just put it on auto. So sorry if the lighting changes drastically, it's just I can't control the sun. So yeah, you've read the title and this is a video about why I don't drink at the age of 19. And by drink, I mean like drinking alcohol. I drink a lot of water. So before you get all sensitive, I'm not here to have a go at you if you drink. I'm not here to be preachy about why you shouldn't drink and the dangers of drinking, because that's just, there's no point in me doing that. This is strictly personal to me. I don't think you're a bad person if you drink. I just don't want to do it. Pretty much the reason I'm making this video is because, apart from obviously like trans questions, in real life, not on social media, the most asked question I get is literally just, why don't you drink alcohol? And this happens at parties, this happens at pubs when I'm with my family, it happens with my friends, even close friends that have known me for a while have been like, why don't you drink alcohol? Even after I've explained it to them. Obviously, it's a normal thing to drink alcohol, at least in society that I live in. Also, I'm in England, I live in England, I'm English. In England, the drinking age is 18, so I'm not underage. I know in America it's like 21, which is ridiculous. Like, really ridiculous. But yeah, I'm just gonna make this video about why I don't drink. Before I talk about that, I just want to talk about a few times where I did drink. Just want to say, I've never been drunk in my entire life, like not once. I've never had enough alcohol to get drunk. So I obviously don't know what that feels like, so this probably isn't the best coming from me, but this is just stories of when I did drink and when I was surrounded by people who drank. So in England, it's normal to start drinking at age like 14 or 15. Sometimes 13, which is a bit ridiculous. I know that people in my family started drinking when they were 11. Well, one family member had their stomach pumped at the age of 11 because they drank, so that's cute. But yeah, when I was 14, 15, I went to a few parties. I was invited to a few parties, believe it or not. And I went to a few of them, and I eventually stopped going, and I didn't go even though I was invited, just because of the alcohol, and it annoyed me. So, first few parties when I was young, I drink like, I had like a jelly shot. It was disgusting. It tasted like nail varnish remover. I also had some of that, I think it's Copperberg. It tastes like Oasis, but not as good, so I just had Oasis instead. I had some of that. It didn't affect me. Nothing really happened. I had like a pint at most. But these stories aren't really about me on alcohol. It's more about other people at parties surrounding me on alcohol, and yeah. So there was this one time I was at a party, sat on the sofa with one of my mates. We weren't close friends, but he tried to start getting touchy-feely with me, and I'm like, what are you doing? I was like, I've never really spoken to you about anything, and you're trying to get touchy-feely. Obviously nothing happened because I didn't let it happen. I was like, go away. And he denied it happening, which is like, I get why he denied it happening because it's embarrassing, but like, don't make me look dumb. But yeah, that happened. He tried to get touchy-feely, and it was literally just because he was drunk, and stop. Obviously had other stuff happen at parties that's just annoying. There's a bunch of, so like drinking culture is pretty much, when you're young, getting drunk is so exciting and you won't shut up about it, and it's, that whole thing just annoys me. Every story that I was told when I was 14 or 15 literally started with, oh my god, I was so drunk, and I'm like, cool. I don't know, just the whole culture around it is obnoxious to me. A lot of the time, like, teenagers try and boast about being drunk, and I just don't understand it. I was like, congratulations, you've drunk enough of a beverage to feel silly. Congrats. Yeah, that just annoyed me. So yeah, on to reasons as to why I don't drink alcohol. So reason number one is pretty much summed up by, I just don't want to drink it. Tastes bad, it smells bad, and I just don't understand how people enjoy the taste. Obviously, like, I'm a really fussy eater and fussy drinker, I guess, but like, it just doesn't taste good to me at all. Like, that Copperberg shit tastes like Oasis, but I can still taste the alcohol, I can smell the alcohol, and I don't like the taste of the alcohol, so I would just rather have, like, an Oasis. Also, I don't really want to be out of control of my body. I already have, like, anxiety, and I think that just stressed me out. I wouldn't know what would happen. I'd be sitting there the whole time being like, what's gonna happen? Again, I've seen loads of people do dumb shit when they're drunk. A lot of the time when people get drunk, they get aggressive, they get angry, and fights happen, and I've seen that happen so much, and it's so typical, and I'm just like, this is avoidable. It's just annoying. Obviously, obnoxious teenagers is a big part of why I don't drink, because whole of, like, senior school was just that. But yeah, I hate the smell of sick, I hate the smell of vomit, can't deal with vomit. Most people, I think everybody, I don't think anyone likes the smell of vomit, but like, if I see vomit, if I see someone getting sick, if I smell it, I'll literally just feel ill for like, not a week, that's an exaggeration, but I will feel ill and disgusting, and I just don't want to be around that. I've spent nights just looking after my friends because they got too drunk, and I'm like, wow, like, fuck, this is annoying. Like, just walking around with like a little drunk pet on your hand, it's just like, This isn't fun. So that's kind of reason 1, pretty much summed up by like, it's just annoying and I don't want to do it. Reason 2 is a bit more serious, and if you also experience reason 2, then it sucks. I'm sorry I have to go through that shit. It's not fun. So reason 2 is pretty much just that I've been surrounded by alcoholics my entire life, and I've not had positive experiences with them being drunk. Obviously, I'm not going to name any names because the majority of these people are like family members, like close family members, and at least my experience growing up around people who are alcoholics, alcohol literally just got in the way of everything. It destroyed relationships, it just started fights. There have been some situations where I felt like I wasn't safe because of people being drunk. I know for a fact that it ruined relationships. Like, I know for a fact, like, that was, like, one of the main causes of, like, family breakups. There's no one in my family that is, like, married, like, literally no, there's no one. I know I'm biased because I've grown up around, like, this alcoholic and this negative view of alcohol, but in my experience, it's always just been a negative thing. Alcohol in my family and, like, with people I know has literally just been used as a coping mechanism, which is not, like, healthy at all. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone close to me drinking like healthy amounts. Like, I guess like 1 or 2 is chill, but if you're getting like lashed like every day, it's just not healthy. Obviously there's all like the mental shit of getting angry and getting aggressive and like just fucking everything up, but there's also aspects of alcohol, like health related shit to do with your body, that has affected me and my family. There's people very close to me that have very bad health issues because of it, and just not fun experience. There's also been times where I was a young kid where I'd literally have to look after alcoholic family members. I would literally find like wine like hidden places, and I'd have to pour it down the sink. I'd have to like hide it. There's times where I saw family members and I literally thought they were dead because they were so drunk, and that's because of like past trauma and shit, and I'm not gonna go into detail about that, but there's just never been a good time or a good experience with alcohol that I've ever seen. And because of all of that, when I like even smell alcohol or like I just see family members drinking, I just get really uneasy. And it's not like a flashback or whatever, but like when I smell it, it just reminds me of shit that's happened, and I'm just like not a fan. Don't want to partake in that. But yeah, those are the main reasons. I'm not really going to get into much detail because obviously it's a very personal thing. I just wanted to talk about it because a lot of people ask me, and I just thought maybe other people could relate to it. So also, one thing I want to say is that you don't have to drink if your friends are doing it. You don't have to give in to peer pressure, because a lot of the time people have always tried to peer pressure me into drinking alcohol, and I've never drunk because of peer pressure. Even like close friends will still tell me, like, they'll ask me like, are you drinking yet? And I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't want to. And I'm not saying I'll never drink in my life. I probably will drink. I'll probably get over this thing at some point, but right now I don't want to, and I don't think it's fair for people to pressure me into doing that. I know a lot of you guys will be at the age where people will start like offering you alcohol, and that's chill. If you want to drink, drink. It's your own choice. But I'm just saying, I'm just here to be that voice saying that you don't need to do it if you don't want to, if you're uncomfortable with it. Like, you're not uncool for not drinking. It's literally just a drink. Like, technically there's no reason why you should do it. Like, it's just a drink. Like, it's not a big deal. But yeah, that's my video. Sorry if you didn't enjoy it. If you don't agree, fair enough, but this is coming from personal thing. I'm not trying to fuck anyone, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not trying to shoot anyone down. But yeah, that's the video. If you enjoyed it, like it, and leave nice comments if YouTube has decided to let me have comments on again. But yeah, there you go. Have a good day or don't. See you later, losers. Here's a slap. Give you a little, ow, the fucking heart.